Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Our next guest is Lindy Nash. She's with Chisholm and Kilpatrick. She's the managing attorney of Bequest Management. Well, we so appreciate your sponsorship and the engagement we've had with you all over the last year. You all do very important work, and I'm excited for our nonprofits to learn a little bit about the work that you all do specifically within the bequest management. So let's start there. What is bequest management?
Yes, great question. So just to take another step back, a bequest is a gift that someone leaves to a designated person or organization like a nonprofit, and it's written in that person's will or trust. So a will only takes effect when the person passes away, and a trust can actually have effects while the person is living, but they still include bequests in there. So when they pass away, they leave a certain instruction to their trustee saying, I would like to give X amount of money to so-and-so, or, my favorite cat, or my favorite piece of art, anything like that. So bequests can come in all shapes and sizes. So essentially what we do is we partner with nonprofits, because nonprofits receive all sorts of bequests. I've seen everything from wooden figurines to pieces of art to cars to horses to pieces of real estate to just gifts of cash and money. And so essentially the nonprofit will receive this gift in a will or a trust, but it doesn't actually make it to the organization all the time. Things come up. Trustees don't always know what they're doing. Maybe a family member comes out of the woodwork and contests the will or the trust. Sometimes people take advantage of nonprofits, which is really unfortunate. So that's what we do. That's where we step in. We help the nonprofit actually get the matured bequest and actually get that distribution in the front door.
Okay, so let's go back to the nonprofit. So someone is watching us now, and they hadn't even known that this was an option, and they may have a board member or someone in the community that might consider this. What advice do you have for the nonprofit?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So it's tough because usually nonprofits are doing this work themselves. It's usually the folks in the plan giving team. The plan giving officer usually wears a bunch of hats, and bequest management is typically on their plate. And frankly, they just don't have enough time to do it. They don't have time to chase down the trustee who's hiding in the Grand Canyon, or deal with that nephew who's giving you a hard time, and they just can't do it all. So the nonprofit is looking for someone else to help and a source to outsource this work. And so that's where we step in. And usually board members are incredibly kind and offer to help. Sometimes you may have an attorney on your board who says, oh, I can do that. But it's tough because those board members have a lot of other things to do as well. This is all that we do all day long. We specialize in it. We're experts. We've seen everything, or I'll say almost everything. We do get surprised from time to time. And there's, we just handle all sorts of circumstances. So that's where we step in. And so if anyone would like to chat more about it, I would recommend, reaching out to us. And I'm always happy to serve as a resource too and answer any questions.
So the role of the firm is really, once the bequest is made, not coaching the nonprofit on the front end, right?
Yep, that's a great question. So we don't step in until the bequest has, we say, matured, aka the person has passed away. So we don't work with the donor. We don't work with the living.
Hey,
Yep, we leave that to the nonprofit.
good. And again, it's Chisholm and Kilpatrick, and they can help nonprofits as they are accepting bequests through a program called Bequest Management. And they've been very involved in our chamber. And your website is cckbequest.com. You can go there, ask more questions. For you as the attorney that has to deal with this, what do you enjoy about your job? It's a very unique role to fill.
Yeah, it is. It's really unique. Not everybody does it. But I consider myself incredibly lucky partnering with and representing nonprofits. It doesn't get much better than that, right? We help organizations with incredible missions all across the country. And I help donors finalize their last wishes. I make sure that the donors' last wishes actually come to fruition. And in the process, I'm helping in just the tiniest way make the world a better place by allowing these nonprofits to fulfill their missions. And whether that's a global mission or something local to a certain community, it means the world to me. So really, I couldn't ask for anything more. And it's just an honor and a privilege to help nonprofits.
Well, we appreciate your engagement with the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Have a great day.
Thank you. Good to see you.